YouTube, it's Jen.
And Brad.
And we are here for our week 24 lap band post-op update.
Change of scenery.
Yes, yes.
Long story.
I hope we're not covering up the mic. I have no idea where the mic is located, but hopefully you all can hear us. Okay, so let's start with the numbers. I am 5 foot 4 inches tall. I started this journey at 262 pounds. I'm sorry, my brain. We don't have our notes. It's very confusing today. 262 pounds. Last week I was at 204.6, and this week I'm at 204.4 for a 0.2 loss. And I'm not upset about that, and I will talk more about that in a second.
All right. 6 feet tall, starting weight 320. Last week I was 253.2. This week I'm 250.6 for a 2.6 pound loss.
Yay!
So very happy about that for a total of 69.4 pounds.
Wow, you were almost at 70. Oh, I didn't say my total. My total is 57.6. Is that right?
I think so.
I could be totally making that up. Okay, so, and we didn't even talk about what we're going to talk about or anything. So I'm going to I'm going to start with saying, well, number one, I don't know if you realize this, but 6 months ago today, December 5th, was the beginning of our journey with the pre-op diet.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes, we had 2 weeks of a pre-op diet, where I know I lost 10 pounds and you lost...
I think 12 or 13.
So, but 6 months ago today, 6 months ago, I've lost 57.4 pounds. That is awesome. So, no, I'm sorry, 57.6 pounds. I have no idea, 57 plus pounds. So, that makes me really, really, really happy. I never would have believed that. I got my fourth fill, not last week.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, maybe? Maybe. I don't know if that's true. Okay. And I've been having a little bit of issues with it. I got 0.8 cc's put in, so I'm at 7.3, and I can totally feel a difference with this fill, to the extent that for the first several days, like, people talk about being tight in the morning, now I know what they're talking about. Like, the first several days, I would drink, like, a protein shake, and I could feel it just sit there for, like, 5 or 10 seconds, and then it would trickle down. So, it was a little difficult. And then solids were, now, I don't know if I'm just, you can't eat the way you used to eat, whereas prior to this fill, I didn't really have to concentrate on chewing or anything like that. I always took small bites, but I didn't really worry about did I chew it to a paste. And so now I think that I wait until I get hungry, and I go from nothing to really hungry really quickly, and then I'm so hungry that I'm eating small bites but really quickly, and I must be swallowing a lot of air, because now I'm like a burping machine. Like, every bite, burp, bite, burp. And I can't burp easily, so I just basically sit there with an uncomfortable pressure in my chest, and so eating is like a real hassle right now. And yet I'm still hungry. So I have been, for the past several days, eating more soft foods, which is not what you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be eating lighter foods and stuff like that. But I've been trying just to wait and see, because I can get solids down, I can get liquids down. But I know I need to go back to eating real solids, because I'm hungry all the time. This fill has not helped me not be hungry. I am hungry in between. Are you literally?
Keep going.
Okay. I've been hungry in between. Seriously hungry. So, so that is that with the fill, and with how I've been eating. We went this weekend to a Disney water park with our niece and nephew, and basically, actually, since the last weigh-in, I have been kind of eating not on point. So I'm not angry or upset about the 0.2 loss, because, I didn't do the work it took to lose more, and that's fine. And you know what? Like I said in my video, I think it was last week, I'm living my life, and that means that some weeks I'm not going to have a great big loss. And, as long as when I don't have a big loss, it's because, I legitimately earned a not big loss, then I'm totally fine with that. And I legitimately earned it. We went to Orlando, and I didn't exercise as much as I should have, and I, was eating garbage foods. So, but one more thing, and then I'll let you go. I'm
Sure,
sorry.
no,
I'm just talking away. But the one thing that I think is an NSV for me is that in the past, pre-lap band, if let's say I went out to breakfast and I went out to a buffet and I ate crap at the buffet, that was it. The whole day was ruined.
We would just declare the day ruined from the start.
Heck, let's say if it was a Saturday buffet, whole weekend was ruined. Why not even don't get back on the wagon and, that day, that meal, next day, no, go to Monday. But, I was able to treat each meal as an isolated started over. So while I did eat generally not on point, I didn't go old Jenn crazy where I was like, oh, I had, an ice cream at the park, so therefore I will just go eat the whole buffet down for dinner. I didn't do that, and actually, I ate crap in the sense of, what did we have? Like I had French onion soup, but like this much cheese layered over the top. I had, whatever I got, I still ate a small portion of it, but there was nothing in there that would really be of any nutritional value. So, and yes, I do want to report that since my last fill, I have PB'd twice. The first time came out of nowhere. It was, I think it was leftover.
Yeah, you were eating leftover hamburger.
I was eating a leftover hamburger, so it was like the second day of solids after my fill. And I ate my hamburger, and I just ate a little bit, and I stopped eating, and 20 minutes later, out of nowhere, I wasn't stuck, I was totally fine, I'm talking to Brad, and I'm like, oh crap, I gotta puke. And ran to the bathroom, PB'd it up, then it was fine. But that one was really weird because I had no warning of something was going to happen. There's nothing I can identify that I did wrong. So that one, I don't feel bad about. But then Sunday we went to lunch with some friends. I was really hungry, and they all wanted to chit-chat and not order food. And so by the time my food came, I was starving. And I got my normal, which is a hamburger, because I just take the bun off each burger. And it came with crinkle cut fries. And I'm pretty good about saying no to regular fries. But crinkle cut, those are a special kind of fry. I needed to eat some crinkle cut fries. I ate them quickly because they were soft. And 3 fries in, Brad looks at me and he's like, you're stuck, aren't you? And I'm like, oh no, it's just pressure. It's the burping that I'm having in between every bite. I'm sure I'll be fine. And of course, I'm in the middle of the booth, so he looks at me, he's like, you want me to move, don't you? And I'm like, and now I'm starting to understand my body, and I'm like, yeah, you need to move. So, ran to the bathroom, PB'd that fry back up. So now I'm making a proclamation and declaration that in addition to my sandwiches, that anybody who sees me eating a sandwich has the authority to smack that sandwich right out of my hand.
Are you going to say it?
I'm not going to say no French fries ever, but I'm going to limit myself to 1 French fry between protein bites. Like, I had 3 in a row, and that's bad. If I had 1 French fry in the beginning, ate my burger, and then had 1 French fry at the end, while that's a useless, I don't need to eat the 2 fries.
But I think the lesson that you really learned was, don't wait to the point where you're a crazy hungry person. Even though we were out with friends, you should have just ordered your food, or ordered something, and started eating. To hell with everybody else, because you have consequences of waiting too long to eat. They don't. They can wolf down food. You can't do that.
And the problem is that I don't go from full to like a little grumbly, and then a little hungry, and then full on hunger. I go from, I'm totally fine, to give me food right now or I'm going to hurt somebody. And so I'm kind of having difficulty, because I don't want to just say every 3 hours I'm going to eat so I can avoid being super hungry, because the whole point of having the band is to go long periods of time without eating because you're not hungry, but I'm having consequences. And so now since I've
right,
talked...
but I mean, you were hungry when we got there, and it was almost 45 minutes to the point when the food came. So you knew you were going to be a crazy person because we waited almost half an hour to order.
I know. So, learn from me. Don't wait for your friends. Just order food. And I'm sorry, I've just talked for 10 minutes straight, and I know that everybody
I'll be brief. So so the positive side of the trip is what I call my vacation streak is still intact. Every time I've gone away for a weekend, I've come back and had a good loss. But I think part of what played into it is at the water parks, whereas Jen took the opportunity to chill in the wave pool, I had a 5-year-old that wanted me to carry them everywhere. So I probably climbed.
You give in to them. They look at me, they're like, gee, pick me up. I'm like,
so
no, I don't do that.
They're almost like a workout in and of themselves. So to get up to the ride and down and up and down, there's a lot of stairs involved. So I probably walked something ridiculous like 30 or 40 flights of stairs carrying a 5-year-old the whole time. So it was a workout in of itself. And so on Sunday, I'm like, I can't move my calves. So, but Jen's like, well, you should try working out. That might help stretch it out. So I ran Monday, I ran Tuesday, which segues into something I want to show folks. I don't know if it'll come out clearly or not, but you will see this is week 8, day 3 of Couch to 5K, and that is the completed date. I finished it yesterday. So that's a personal NSV. So Jen and I have already been looking to find a good 5K in the June or July time frame.
So Shelly and the band, you're going to be running with us.
Yes.
I'm going to be walking, but you and Brad can run, and I'll just be leisurely strolling.
So I'm going to be signing up for my first 5K, and that should be awesome. So then you're saying to yourself, well, Brad, now what? What do you do? Well, I'll tell you what I do. I've already gone ahead and downloaded C to 10K. That's right. At the end of this week, I'm going to start on the C to 10K, which in looking at it, I didn't realize the first 8 weeks of C to 10K is C to 5K. So I actually start on week 9, day 1. So I'm looking forward to that. And
what else are we starting this weekend?
Adding some strength training to our workout routine. So where I do the running 4 days a week, had a meeting last week with a personal trainer. Did I say that right? Personal trainer. And she's the one where I think we'd mentioned before, our surgeon gave us 2 free visits to the personal trainer at their facility. First time I met, we came up with a plan, and that's when I started the running. Met the second time to give her an update on my progress, and talked about wanting to add some strength training so I can focus on upper body, core, and overall, what else can I add for a full body workout that's not just the running part. So I'm going to augment it by on Saturdays and Sundays for now. We're going to be either doing some core work on one of the programs Jen has from the same company she does her combat from, or some weightlifting. And then once I'm able to, because she's got DVDs, once I'm able to get some of those routines memorized, I'll then transition to doing some of it during the week, so I'm not just doing it all at the end of the week. And that's about it for me.
Because we are in the bedroom as opposed to the office, I didn't make notes. We don't have shout-outs.
I don't have my
this week,
shout-outs.
but we'll have them for next week. But I do want to leave you guys because we have like a minute and a half left. Please sign up for the cruise. I'm so excited. Erica has signed up. Lily has signed up. Juicy has signed up. Danielle's supposed to be signing up tomorrow. Mandy's supposed to be signing up. Shelly, you better sign up. I know where you live. I will come get you. The rest of you, I hope you guys sign up. We are on deck 10. We would love for you to be on deck 10 with us, or anywhere on the ship. We'd love for you just to be on the ship with us. And if you need any more information, feel free to message me or Erica. And that is it. We have to give, even though we don't have our list, we know we need to give a shout out to Sophia.
Hi, Sophia.
But we love all you guys. Thank you for watching. And I'm sorry I did a lot of rambling today.
No worries. All good.
All good. So we will talk to you next Wednesday, and hopefully I'll have a loss. And Brad will tell you what the C to 10K is like.
All right. Good night, everyone.